How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the playthrough for Rookie Division in the weekend round of the Eastern Classics Tournament, holes 1 to 9, using, as always on the channel, true rookie clubs only. Don't forget, hit thumbs up if you're enjoying the content, and please do consider becoming a subscriber if you are new here. Here we go with hole number 1. I'm using a katana, but I would recommend with a lower level extra mile, go with a Titan to make up for the lack of distance. 4.5 bars top spin and 2 bars side spin to the right, or you can go 2.5 as I do here. Either is going to be fine. Yellow ring touching the rough at max distance with the katana on my extra mile 6. Adjustment here is maximum distance with 10% elevation, and no need to push up or anything here because we don't want to risk the ball rolling onto the beginning of the green, because then you will have a putt that you cannot possibly reach. So we're just going to hit perfect and take our shot, and it will bounce over on the island into the rough and rolling out, and that will leave you a very makeable wedge for an eagle start on hole 1. Hole number 2, playing with the big topper because we need the top spin. With a katana, maximum top spin with 1 bar side spin to the right, red ring touching the rough there, and we're just aiming the ball guide 1 ring away from the rough that sticks out on the right there over on the other piece of fairway. Adjustment here, medium distance, no elevation. Medium distance, 0 elevation, and as always with the big topper, it is a low accuracy club, so do try and hit perfect if you can. Great balls left and right, do risk the rough unfortunately, but this is the play really we have to do to get our eagle on this long and slightly tedious par 5. Second shot, playing with the big dog because I need distance and top spin. 6 bars top spin, or as much as you have if you don't have 6 bars. 3 bars side spin to the right. Half of the red ring in the rough there, just aim centre fairway. Adjustment here, medium distance, 10% elevation, and then we're going to apply 3/4 of the ball outside the adjustment ring to the right in curl. This will bring us nicely around here and gets us approaching the fringe area for, again, a very makeable wedge for your eagle. Hole number 3, need to apply more backspin here. I did not put enough on. I would suggest 2 bars. Try that. The problem is there is a little glitch roll here which I keep catching, which is very unfortunate, but this hole for me is very, very difficult for rookie division because of the clubs we're using. Max distance plus 10% here, but as you will see, we do come in too hot. We still have a very easy shot for the birdie, but I would recommend trying with a little bit more backspin if you can. Just look at that, the ball guide just shoots there, and we roll to the fringe. But still, it's still a birdie on hole 3. Hole number 4, katana ball, 4.5 top spin, 3 bars side spin to the right. We need to get into the green as much as we can. Aiming right in the middle of that strip of fairway, and I adjust here maximum distance, with a 10% elevation. If you have a low level extra mile, then I would push back up to max. Going with full curl with the extra mile level 6, as you can see there, just over half the ball outside the adjustment ring to the right. Bounces very, very nicely and takes a nice little roll up towards the green. From here, we're going to be playing with our short iron. And here we just need to estimate club distance and set up, try to replicate position shown, but it does depend how you did with the drive, because some drives you will roll longer than others. Couple of bars of backspin, aim at the pin, but for goodness sake, don't leave your ball guide as short as I'm doing here. Just go with a little bit less backspin, and you will see why in a minute. I'm adjusting in between medium and maximum distance with 10% elevation. Good thing is we do have almost a straight tailwind, which is nice and forgiving for adjusting. But look at this, it's the old mistake, do not go short in line. As RJ would say, 100% of balls hit short do not go in the hole. So tweak your backspin. Hole number 5, maximum distance with 10% elevation is what I'm going here. 3 bars of backspin, but we just need to tweak the aim a little bit here because this ball does miss slightly to the side. So I go with a little bit of side spin to the left, but we do need to tweak it. My adjustment is max plus 10, and look, we're aiming to the left of the pin, even though it's difficult to see with the ball guide that we have on this level backbone. hit perfect. And then we bounce there, but look, we're still missing just to the right. So add a little bit more left spin, could even take a smidge of backspin off so we're not short. Hole number 6 is all about securing the eagle. I do recommend a berserker here because of the second shot. 3.5 topspin, 2 bars side spin to the left. However, could have pushed the drive a little bit further. I'm starting just before the plus yardage with the extra mile level 6. If you've got extra mile 5, you will have a few plus yardage showing here because of your lack of distance with the driver. Adjustment medium distance, 20% elevation, and going with the left edge of the ball just outside the adjustment ring to the left. Hit perfect. As you can see here, we could have gone with a smidge more topspin. We're still going to be okay though, and that's because we're using a berserker, but I would like to be in the shadows, to be honest there. So maybe go with 3.8 for topspin would be nice there, but check your landing position so you're setting up at the right point. Even with a short drive, with a berserker, we can still do a rough bump here with the big dog level 6. Half a bar of topspin, don't want to be overshooting, 2 bars side spin to the left. Adjustment here, max plus 10. Will take us into overpower, but like I say, if you have a longer drive, you're probably not going to need as much overpower. And even here, I'm only using 2 rings, so it's not too risky. Hit perfect. And we just want to bounce onto the rough here and just hop out and onto the green very nicely. Okay, maybe a little bit more topspin, but that's absolutely fine. Put it in for an eagle and move on. Hole number 7, just need to tweak the position a bit here. Playing with the backbone and a quasar. Going with 3 bars of backspin, 2 bars of left spin, but I then change and just take a little bit of backspin off. So let's see how this comes in. My adjustment here is maximum distance, 20% elevation, which we're going to adjust now. Terrible pull angle though, that was a real 11.59, and that's not really going to help with the outcome of this shot. Please make sure that wind arrow is pointing perfectly north when you adjust your rings. That was a very unintentional mistake. Okay, maybe could have put the 3 backspin on. Just a little bit of a tweak though, we do need to aim more left on that one. We have an eagle going left side here on hole number 8, and I'm just using a marlin. I don't like the rough bump going right, and unless you've really got a great level sniper, maybe a bit tricky. So I'm going to go with this option here. Extra mile level 6, blue ring touching the rough on the left, and we're going with 4.5 topspin, 1 bar side spin to the right, and we're only using a marlin. That's all we need. Max plus 10, no need to push up, just hit perfect. Loads of room here, bouncing very, very nicely. And we just want to be level where the rough turns the corner. Anywhere around here, going to be absolutely fine. We've got a good shot here with the backbone. I'm not going to set up at max distance because it's too much backspin. I would rather land the ball a little bit further back, nearer to the bunker, to be honest. Now, I'm playing this in between medium and maximum distance with 10% elevation, 2 bars of backspin. Look at the second bounce if you want a reference point. Looks like we're about 3-4 green squares in. Aim at the pin as best you can. So I'm adjusting in between mid and max, 10% elevation, which is, what am I doing? 2.2 rings. And then we're going to hit perfect. This is a very good wind angle to try and get a drop from distance. Not going to get it in all day and every single time, but if we do get it, it's a real bonus on this hole. Camera stays zoomed out and we get it in right at pin for a lovely eagle on hole 8. Continuing the run of drops, we have an albatross here on hole 9, another drop from distance. Going with the Titan because we do have some headwind here. 4.5 bar topspin, 2 bar side spin to the left. Once again, you can play with lower level extra mile, but you might want to go with a little bit more overpower if you can. Max plus 10 is the adjustment here, and then we're going to add a ring of overpower is enough, maybe a ring and a half, but don't need to push it too far. We do hit a minor great right, but we are still fine. It is against the wind, which is good because the wind will just check the ball and keep us very, very nicely on the fairway, and we're not really risking the rough even with a great right. Second shot here, I'm going with the sniper, but I don't have full ball guide, so you can of course use the Viper as well. I'm finding minimum distance and I'm pushing up a few rings there. Then I'm applying a couple of bars of backspin. So just take a look at the position, aiming at the pin as best we can with the ball guide that we have. The adjustment I'm using here is mid plus 10. So pause the video, have a look at the second bounce as well as a reference if you don't have the sniper. Mid plus 10 is the adjustment, but I do like that little spot there, and I do like the speed with 2 bars of backspin. So I think that's the formula really that we need to try and replicate. Bounces, and look at this, the camera is staying zoomed out. We've got a chance, we sneak it in left side for a lovely albatross. Back 9 coming up on the channel very soon. Good luck guys, bye for now.